What do you think about free speech? What do you think about InfoWars? What do you think about Alex Jones, InfoWars, and free speech all together? Well, Alex Jones over the weekend was, I don't know what the word you want to use for it. I say he was yanked. He was yanked off platforms, particularly Apple, Spotify, and Facebook. All of this on the same weekend. Spotify says they removed Alex Jones' content because, well, it violates the community guideline rules. Same thing for Facebook. Guideline rules like what? Conspiratorial, they call it. They say that Alex Jones has violated community guidelines because he promotes hate speech and divisiveness, Islamophobia, homophobia, and of course they have to throw in the often remarked Newtown shooting massacre, which Alex Jones said he thought was a hoax. That never played well for him. Apple says they do not allow hate speech. They do not tolerate it, and they have clear guidelines that creators and developers must follow to ensure we provide a safe environment for all of our users. Apple said in a statement, "We believe in representing a wide range of views so long as people are respectful to those with differing opinions." Isn't conspiracy theory an opinion? I don't know. It sounds like they're not interested in Alex Jones' opinion. Apple does not review podcasts. What Apple says they do is anyone can put their content up, but then later if someone reports your podcast, then they will review your podcast, and if they find that it is offensive, containing Islamophobia, homophobia, or racism, or even profanity, they may choose to remove said content from said platform. That appears to be what happened to Alex Jones. So Facebook, Spotify, iTunes all have decided that Alex Jones is no longer acceptable. I want to know what's different between their guidelines this week and last year. See, Alex Jones has been doing the same thing he's only been doing for the last decade. What's new? Are these new guidelines? And if you have guidelines, won't you share the guidelines? You won't believe what Facebook said. They said they don't publish their community guidelines process of removing content or how many strikes you get because they don't want people gaming the system. Hey, Facebook, it wouldn't be gaming the system, brother. It would be, providing information to the people that make your platform sustainable, letting them know what the rules are. And if you have a rule, well, people will have to follow that rule or be kicked off your platform. I'm not one of those people that support Alex Jones in any old thing he says or does. It's not my style. In fact, I was on this show and I called him a conspiracy theorist to his face. But I also said I don't believe that he should be restricted from having his ability to voice his opinion. I voice my opinion every day. I don't want anybody censoring me, telling me I can't. Those people that are cheerleading for Alex Jones' removal from these platforms, they need to think long and hard about the ramifications of censorship. See, when they censor one, they can censor us all. They go after an extreme case like Alex Jones, and then they just push people like Tim Black, Jimmy Dore, Lee Camp into the same bucket because we buck the system. And to some people, that opinion is not wanted. Back in July, Alex Jones was banned from Facebook for 30 days. They said he violated community guidelines with hate speech and bullying. I don't know what he said. Maybe it would be nice if Facebook let us know what Alex said. That way, we could avoid saying it ourselves. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Here goes a fun fact. Apple on Thursday became a $1 trillion company. They control a large amount of our media. It might be important for us to kind of know what the rules are. Hey, man, why is my content gone? Well, I guess it would be little. You'd be the little guy. Hey, man, why is our content gone from your website? Shut up. Shut up. I rule the internet. Pap, pap. See, here's the thing, guys. When you're the little guy, you don't control the platform you're on, they can do whatever they want to do to you. It sucks, but that's why we got to build our own platforms. Sort of like what we're doing here. I mean, I myself have been a victim of censorship on these platforms. 100,000 subscribers on YouTube means nothing when they block me for 90 days for live streaming for some bogus reason. It's censorship. Facebook says that any of the pages that they decide to unpublish, well, you can appeal. And if you appeal, well, maybe after reviewing, they will give you another shot. But if they reject your appeal, well, that's when they delete your page permanently. Thanks for playing. All this is about deciding what kind of content is divisive or offensive. And that's the whole thing, isn't it? What's divisive to one person is entertainment to another. What's offensive to another, well, it's just information to another. That's the quandary, isn't it? Yeah. I like offensive. You like offensive? Sometimes I do. I'm entertained that way. I like my comedy offensive to some degree. That make me strange? What about you? I bet you're one of those people who like everything like safe, right? You want your news safe, you want your comedy safe, you want your sitcom safe, you want your drama safe. I want stuff that pushes boundaries. That makes Alex Jones an unlikely person you gotta support, as if you support free speech, which I do. So, I hate to do it, but I gotta support him in a weird way. But I do believe that the Newtown shooting was real, and that there's no such thing as lizard people. Okay, that good?
It's great.
Thanks, man.
You should really, okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop recording right now.